What's going on, Sueprcard world? It's your boy Radish, back with a different kind of video. I've had many messages, many comments, loads of things asking me how to get the counter that I use on Android. Now unfortunately this is only Android based because I don't own any Apple devices myself. I am a pure Android person. So the first thing you need to do is visit the Play Store. Now I used to have an old counter, you guys may have noticed if you watched my older videos. I had a square box with a plus and minus to obviously add and remove if I hit the counter too many times. But unfortunately this new one doesn't have that option. I will guide you through how to completely use it anyway. But the first app you're going to need is called Overlays. It's a floating automation app, which you can use it for other things, but I only use it for Sueprcard. So go ahead and accept those terms. And the second app you need is called Thing Counter. You can have multiple counters, different colors. It's a great app if you're going to count anything. Obviously I purely use it for resets, but it is an all-round app for other items if needs be. So we'll let them both install, or they can just be ready for me when I'm ready. The first thing you're going to need to do is open the Overlays app. Now this app does eat your battery because it has to be running at all times. It will boot when you start up your phone. It constantly runs on mine. Even though I have a new phone and the battery is phenomenal, it does eat, but not that badly, so don't panic too much on that. The first thing you need to do is turn off floating YouTube because it's a pain. And literally to activate or deactivate anything on it, all you got to do is click on it. See that? Always on, off. It's just a simple click. So you need to add a new overlay. Go up to the top and hit plus. You need to select the widget. And obviously then you find your Thing Counter pop up. After you create data, Overlays can access all data it displays. I don't tick the box, I just click create anyway because it makes no difference to me, because if I want to use it I have to accept what the things are. So you need to name your counter, and obviously I call mine resets. And there's a vast variety of colors you can use. I like to use orange or amber as that tells me. So then go ahead and click save, and this tells you basically how to do everything that you would know with common sense. So obviously if you hold to select it, and then you can drag it around, place it wherever you like on your screen. The recycle bin obviously in the bottom left gets rid of it altogether. The arrows here makes you expand. You can make it as big as small as you want. I have it enough just to fit 3 numbers in. Top left is your settings panel, and the top right opens the Thing Counter app itself. So the next thing you're going to need to do is set a trigger, and you need to click foreground application. On some devices you get a notification saying cannot do, needs permissions, or something along that line. I can't remember the exact words. All you have to do, I think it's about 4 or 5 tabs down, it says overlays. All you have to do is go into that setting and just allow it. You're not letting nothing harmful in, you're literally just allowing it to run on the foreground of an application. So your next step is to go ahead and click Sueprcard, and it's literally that simple. So now when you open up Sueprcard, your counter's there. Now you have to have overlays switched on, because if you can, obviously you can deactivate it if you want to, but have it switched on and it should automatically pop up. Now the way to use it is obviously you just click it a single time. You go into your Thing Counter, you can do it to vibrations, you can add click sounds, whatever you like. Now if you make a mistake and click too many times, all you have to do is click top right panel, and it opens up your Thing Counter, and you can minus the resets there. Now there is one other button on its general interface you can use. It's like a backwards undo circle. That actually resets the counter itself, which is obviously what you want to do once you've hit your reset. That's it. It's pretty simple really, but there is one slight hiccup with it which I can't demonstrate until it happens, but I can somewhat show you what it does. Sometimes when your Sueprcard is running, it just generally disappears. So if it ever does that, which it has done to me quite a few times, if there is another floating app out there for a counter, let me know in the comments below if it's better and I will try it out. But this is the one I go to at the moment. So what you need to do on here is you need to go to settings on Sueprcard, edit the trigger, and if you change it to always on, it will constantly stay on your screen. So if I exit this now, it's going to be there no matter what I do. If I load up Facebook, if I load up the Play Store, anything you do, it will be on your screen. Now that's when it disappears. So if you're to the point of where I don't want it on my screen constantly, you just literally, all you need to do is go into the settings again, edit the trigger one more time, and set it back as a foreground application. So now when you exit overlays, it's not going to be in your way constantly no matter what you do. It will only pop back up when Sueprcard opens. There you go. It's literally that simple, guys. I've been meaning to do this video for a while, I just haven't got round to it. I have got a new video coming tomorrow with features Well, the way pools are going at the moment, I'm going to have more than 3, but we'll see where we are with it. And obviously I'll have a TBG, and as you can see from on the screen, I should hopefully have a King of the Ring rewards for you too, which is going well at the moment, but obviously I've not seen other decks because I've not investigated the other people. But there isn't anybody in there that I know the names of, or someone I've seen with a high deck or anything like that. So touch wood, we should be able to win. Our deck is vastly improving, and obviously I'm getting pulls upon pulls being in plus plus. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like. Well, there's no point me saying that really, because that's all covered in the next section. Thank you for the support and everything else as always, guys. Now do those little things that you like to do for me. Be good, be safe, like, subscribe, and peace.